Welcome back to Ozarks Tonight. We are joined once again by Adam Wright with Wright Fitness. Adam, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
And today we have some low-carb treats to learn about. This is a perfect time of the year to learn about low-carb treats because we're getting ready for holiday parties, for Christmas, and all of that. And it's also good because then you're already preparing for New Year's resolutions.
True.
So, Adam, let's start there. Okay. Show us what we got here and then share with us the recipe.
Okay. So this is a sampling of some of the stuff that I like to make regularly. I got protein cookies here, and I got cassava flour cookies here. And then these are dark chocolate. All these are dark chocolate, but this one has got cookie dough inside of it, and it's low-carb cookie dough. And then the middle one there has got the macadamia nuts inside of that. And then the thin ones are my version of the peppermint Thin Mint.
Okay.
Right? So the dark chocolate is good because it's lower in carb.
Okay.
And got plenty of antioxidants and stuff like that for you. Now, you still have to watch the overall calories of these things, but they're so delicious that one bite or one serving, you're not going to be wanting a whole lot more because it'll satiate you, so you get full off of it.
Okay, so this one with the cookie dough, though,
yes.
it's still low carb. How do you do that? How can you have cookie dough that's low carb?
So one of the main reasons why cookies, for example, are high carb is because of the grains that people make them with and the sugars. So I use either almond flour, coconut flour, cassava flour, and I'll use a stevia erythritol blend sweetener, but in low amounts. And then, of course, you get your butter, your eggs, and the chocolate chips. And I try to get the dark chocolate chips, so there's less sugar, more chocolate. Okay. So they're still considered low carb.
Would you recommend coconut flour, almond flour, instead of regular flour for any recipe that you're going to make? Can you substitute that?
Yes, pretty much. I mean, there's different recipes if you're used to eating them a certain way, it'll probably taste a little bit different for you. But it's one of those things that you just kind of climatize to, if you will. You get used to it. I don't mind it. I like it. And it just feels like it's a fuller, tastier treat. One or two will do me good instead of having 5 or 10, you know.
How exactly does that happen? Why is that?
Well, the fat content in food is what makes you feel full and satiated and feeds you. And so when you get the fat and the protein, you feel fed, so your mechanisms for wanting to eat more are then satiated or fulfilled, so then that desire to go out and eat some more is gone. But if it's empty calories, you're getting these sugars, but no vitamins, minerals, fats, and proteins, and so you're still hungry.
So eating a treat that's higher in fat, lower in carb is better than eating a regular treat that's just high in carb.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one here specifically that has macadamia in it. Those are the good fats. You can put nuts in your with the dark chocolate.
Yep.
And you said this one is what? This cookie right here?
So this one here, I use cassava flour instead of almond flour. For example, my wife is allergic to almonds, so we make the cassava flour cookies for her.
Okay,
she can have those, yeah. Now, the cassava flour is higher in carb than almond flour, but it's considered paleo because it's not a grain, and it's still lower in carb than if you had wheat flour.
Is grain something you have in your low-carb diet?
No, I don't have grains. Now, on occasion, I will have like the sprouted Ezekiel bread type grain, or like sourdough, but grain in general causes quite a tremendous insulin response, which then can throw you out of fat-burning mode. So I usually don't eat grain, but on occasion, sure.
So for someone who's diabetic, for example, grain, you would not recommend that for someone who's diabetic?
If your goal is weight loss, or you have diabetes, you're trying to lower your blood sugar, control your blood sugar, in my opinion, I think you should stay away from grains. But to what degree, it depends on you and your situation. Talk to your doctor, see what your doctor says. You might be able to have a slice of some bread every now and then, but I don't have it hardly at all. So.
Okay. Now, for those of you who haven't heard from Adam before, we have interviewed him before. Adam's talked about his own journey using a low-carb diet. Can you explain how you kind of got into this in the first place and when you realized low-carb is what works for me? Okay.
So I've been a personal trainer for many years and kind of going up and down in my own weight journey. I've done triathlons and weightlifting and other sports. And about 2 years ago, I was getting back into weightlifting and getting bigger, and didn't realize just how much fat I was actually putting on. So we were on a cruise, and my wife took a picture of me by the flow rider, and I saw the picture and went, oh, that ain't gonna work. So I made some changes, did some more research, and I always thought that it was more of a calories in versus calories out thing. As long as you balance your calories, you're okay. But it's the quality and the type and the timing of the calories that matter more than just the calories themselves. And so one thing that I learned, generally speaking, and definitely for me, was that I needed to remove all grains, or quite a bit of them anyway, and lower my overall carb intake. I was big in fruit smoothies, so I had to lower those quite a bit too. And then I raised my fat quite a bit. And then I started losing 1 to 4 pounds a week, kind of like effortlessly. I mean, I was still working out, but I was working out actually less. I stopped doing 2-a-days and was doing more fat, lower carb, no grain, and the fat just started coming off 1 to 4 pounds a week. And when I realized just how much of a sugar addict I was, that's when I decided to make the change.
You also talked about the fruit smoothies, and we have talked about that before, and you said it's changing the types of fruits too that you put in your smoothie. For example, berries as opposed to bananas, because of that carb, sugar content.
Yeah, I mean, fruits and vegetables, they have plenty of nutritional value to them for sure, including the banana. But some fruits, like a banana, the sugar content a lot of times outweighs the nutritional benefits, depending on what your goals are. So you ditch the banana, throw in an avocado instead. But if you don't like the taste of avocado, like some people don't, then you throw in the blueberries and some raspberries, of course in moderation. And then you throw in a chocolate or vanilla flavored protein powder and blend it up, and it's a lot better than just dumping a whole bunch of fruit and bananas in there. And
Adam Wright, thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome. Thank you.
And we'll have that website and more information on Right Fitness on our website. That's ozarksfirst.com. We'll be right back with more right here on Ozarks Tonight.